wrong thing could ever happen. I didn't know at the time. I just felt, hey, if it will stop that, I'll do this. Remember, I'm 8 years old. I have no clue. I'm a kid. So that year there, I got kicked out of school because everybody that bullied me, or even looked, or even thought was going to bully me, guess what I did? I picked that thing up and I hit him with it, which propelled. Then all of a sudden, gangs started coming into Milwaukee. So I figured if I'm in this gang, guess what happens? Who's going to mess with me? I joined the gang. But do you think at 8 years old that I knew that if I could hit somebody to stop the bullying, I didn't know the negative consequences. I just knew the positive thing was that the bullying was going to stop. Okay? So what happens is I get kicked out of 3rd grade. I'm like, oh my God, I get kicked out of 3rd grade, but at least I'm not getting bullied anymore.
Yeah, 3rd grade.
Yeah. So then gangs started coming into Milwaukee, so I was recruited by a gang by 9 years old. And then I knew nobody was going to mess with me because all these big guys and all these other guys in this gang were going to protect me. So then I kind of got cool. So guess who became the bully? The guy that was bullied. You know what I mean? And I became the worst bully. Where we were beating everybody up. If you didn't want to join my gang, guess what? You were getting beat up. And guess what? You can't be at the party. And guess what? We better not see you over here because you didn't want to get in our gang. So then guess what happens after that? Gang life. You get involved in drugs. You get involved in all the bad stuff. And guess what? Now I'm in front of a federal magistrate facing 4 life sentences and 40 years in prison.
How old were you?
I was a little older then, but, the first time, I was a little older then. But the sad reality is I was in front of a judge at 15 and got waded to adult court. Now, do you think at 8 years old, all I wanted to do was have the bullying stop? And see, it snowballed. It snowballed, and I wasn't given the right information, even though my mother told me all the good stuff. But who listens to their mother when you think you know everything? Because I thought I knew everything, But then, at the end of the day, I did many, many, many years in prison. And then I started thinking things, and I don't really touch on this much because it's a touchy topic, but I was bullied because I had a special needs sister. My sister was born with spinal meningitis, and they misdiagnosed it, and they gave her brain damage. So all my life, people would just tell, make retarded faces, like your mental sister, and it was bad, and it hurted me. And, she passed away, I don't know, about 5 years ago, and it still hurts my heart because she got 2 bad ends of a stick. They misdiagnosed her as an infant, and she had spinal meningitis, and she grew up where she was 100% dependent on my mom, had to be changed, fed, clothed, everything. And then they misdiagnosed her cancer at 34 years old because she couldn't talk and tell people how she was feeling. So by the time they found it, she died at 34 years old. So it's I don't really, I kind of get angry. I want to kind of do things I don't want to do, but I know I'm an older person, so I get over it. But the point is I was severely bullied. But the bullying ruined my life in so many ways. And really, I ruined my life because I just didn't do one thing, listen. If I would listen to my teachers, listen to my mother, and believe that they love me more than anything and listen to their advice, I would have never have to spend 15 to 17 years in state and federal prisons, right? Seen a lot of things. So I made decisions there. I just said, I did a year in a hole. And I'll wrap this up. I don't want to bore you guys with my story. You're like, we got stories too. But anyway, I did a year in a hole one time, and I just really reflected because I didn't go out to rec. Because rec was like a dog kennel. Like literally, it was this thing. You just walked up and down for 45 minutes. I said, you know what? I'm not an animal. It's bad enough I'm already in here, so I stayed to myself for 365 days. I just took 2 showers a week, and I ate 3 meals they gave me. And then I finally got out, and I knew I had to get out to the real world, but I was one of the kids because I was so bad. Everyone said I would be nothing. Everybody said no one will ever believe in you. So I believed that. So that was part of my destructive path. I believed I was no one and didn't nobody care about me except for my mom, but I didn't listen to my mom because she wasn't cool. The guys on the streets were cool. So I thought. So I guess my message is this. I realize that, I love my country. I love the United States of America. I really do. I understand history because I'm a history buff. I love history. I know there was bads. I know there was goods. I would never want to see the Polish Americans leave America because that means we're going to have to sacrifice culture. Because America isn't America without everybody. Germans, Polish, Jewish, Black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, it doesn't matter. If we decide to start plucking people out, guess what? We will lose what we are, the United States of America. So I look at this type of stuff and I say, you know what? I want my Jewish heritage here. I want my German heritage here. Just think about not eating hot dogs or, you know what I mean? It's be crazy. People don't realize what we'd give up as a whole if anyone left.
If we got rid of the Germans, we'd have no bratwurst.
Yes, think about that. You know what I mean? So everybody and every one of us in our culture has brought something to this country. Good or bad, we're here now. So we are so intelligent as a human race and as a country. I say it like this, everyone here brings something unique to the world. So even though I'm the bad guy at one time in my life and I have all these bad things that I've done to people, and the bad things people have done to me, the reality is this, I want to teach people how to really love themselves and truly believe in themselves. Because when I walked out of prison, I literally knew that I didn't have a shot. Who was going to hire like the biggest loser in the whole city? Nobody. But I said, you know what, I'm going to go out here and I don't want to come back here, so I got to go out here with a better attitude and a better message. So I grabbed 10,000 notes, packed them up in my briefcase. I was leaving prison. And the honest to God truth is, I tell people this and they freak out, but what do you think? The first thing I wanted to see when I walked out of that prison door was a squirrel climb a tree. Yeah, people say, well, squirrel climb a tree, because in prison you don't get to see anything. You see walls and a bunch of angry people because we're there. We don't see trees and cars. We don't see, we see birds every now and then because they fly over, you know. We don't get to see, you know, what you guys get to see out here. We're in a box. So when I saw that, I said, you know what, okay, I'm alive and I have a chance. I have my briefcase of 1,000 no's. Guess what I did? People would tell me no, sign up for a job. I had no job experience. I was a criminal. I was nothing. I was a bully. So guess what? Someone believed in me, gave me an opportunity, and I took the opportunity and ran. I opened up my own company eventually, and we do pretty good at my company. I would feel that I'm successful considered. But the key thing that I like to spread is this, is because I had my handicapped sister growing up, because I grew up with a lot of white people and black people and Latino people, I don't have like this anger thing about people and their race. I just want everyone to know that, believe me or not, we are somebody. We got to learn to love each other, love yourself. Because if you can, I love myself. I think that's what keeps me going. People are like, you're always excited, Mike. You're always happy. Because I believe in Mike. Because if no one else believed in me, I believe in me. And that's what I tell people to do. Each one of us have to believe in ourselves. And once you can master that one little thing, it's repetition over and over. I don't care. People say you're ugly. What does ugly mean? It's an opinion. I paid $0 for it, so I don't care about it. You know what I mean? But just think about this once. You know, we can go to every culture in the world and pull out the beauty queen. And every culture in every country is going to pick different. You think they're going to pick an American or someone from this particular one race? No. What is that old saying? Beauty is in the
eye of the beholder.
Yeah, that's the honest to God truth. Do I think everyone's beautiful? No, I think everyone's beautiful inside. But you see what I'm saying? So I believe in myself, which I like to transcend that to people. If we can just simply believe in ourselves, truly believe in ourselves, and know you are a human being and honest to God, I always tell people, I even tell my kids, look up there at night, look at the stars. How many stars we see? Each one of them is different. And that's exactly how I feel about myself. And I want you guys to feel that way about yourselves. Believe in yourself and truly love yourself. If I said, did you go to work today? Ask everyone this week, do a little test. Did you go to work today? See how fast they say yeah. And then ask them, do they love themselves and why? And if there's a pause there, there's an imbalance there. If there's a pause, I ask you, do I believe in you? I mean, do you believe in yourself and why? If there's a pause there, there's an imbalance. That means you really don't. That means you have to find a reason why. And say, you know what? Because your why has to make you cry. If your why don't make you cry, you got to find a different why. The why should be that you're here. You have a chance to change a life. You have a chance to live a life. You have a chance to leave a legacy for somebody. You know what I mean? So all you got to do is say, I believe in myself. I'm a failure. Right now, somebody just gave me $2 million to put in my bank account to do a house and a church for them. You know how that makes me feel? Who would trust me where 20 years ago I would have probably ran with it and be in Bahama somewhere and the cops looking for me? You know? But I choose not to do that because I love people. Because I've got to an age in my life where I respect differences more than I respect anything. Because it is so cool. When I came to this, when we're in Illinois, correct? You guys blew my mind. You're talking to an old gangster. You know what I mean? Someone that has seen more death and despair. And when I met you guys, I swear to you, you humbled me like I've never been humbled before. Because when I get to see somebody come and love something and see something, blew my mind. And I appreciate you for that because you equaled me out.
I want to interrupt. How many friends of yours?
68. I have 68 friends that were raised in this city here. We can look at this whole city from here. 68 of them that didn't make it past 25 years old. 68. I've never been in the war. Swear to God. I have a mural. And I even did something on my Facebook where I said, you know what, I want to remember all the friends, too, my friends that are still alive. And I said, let's remember them all because it's been so long between 85 and today, how many have passed. And you should have seen my Facebook light up with names. Rest in peace, rest in heaven, rest in peace. And I was like, wow. And here I am, just this guy here. But in rapping here, Ponyville gave me a whole different way of looking at life, which was awesome, and I believe that. That's why I love talking to different people, because your perspective and my perspective gives me a new perspective. You know, I believe in teamwork makes the dream work. I really believe that. So, in saying that, I just want you guys to at least join me and just know that no matter what you've been through in life, what's going on in your life, believe in yourself and truly love yourself. And I'm trying to work on a program where I can like give that, because it sounds good, but I want to be able to give everybody something about believing in yourself and loving yourself, and we can hang it up somewhere, and every day figure out 3 things that we can do so we can put it so it sticks to our subconscious. And guess what? Once you do that, because attitude has a lot to do with it too, it doesn't matter what people think about us. You know, it doesn't matter. It's what you believe in yourself, and the people that are around you that love you, they'll be on your side too, you guys. So that's the reasons why, because I want to save kids and I want to give back, because I feel like taking a lot out. So I want to give back, and then I want to show my kids and my grandkids that, hey, it doesn't matter how you start to raise, it's how you finish it. And that's huge, okay? So I appreciate you guys, I really do. And I came here today, I'm so busy working, but I just, I have to come and at least get some more of your energy, because your energy transcends in my heart where I can go out there and keep giving it to people. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Because Wendy has been such a staunch supporter of Generations Against Bullying and helping us raise funds as well, and has recently got us into the Children's First
Conference.
Yeah, Children Come First Conference. So we're going to be speaking up there. Part of that is all because of what you do too. So you want to say a few words?
Sure, it's fine. I'm Wendy. I'm Luke's mom. When Luke was little, he was actually bullied in preschool to the point that someone took his glasses, broke them, threw him in a sand pit, kind of shut down. So we started Luke loves animals, so we started volunteering for the Lakeshore Humane Society, and Luke then started fostering animals, and mostly animals that were abused or special needs, and we know that kind of has a correlation with bullying also. We found the American League of the Lakeshore, which is a rubberized baseball field. They're across the U.S. So Luke decided to help the committee, and we raised $500,000. It's a rubberized baseball field for kids 4 to 19 with disabilities. Everybody hits, everybody plays, everybody wins. And what's really cool about the league, it's all inclusive. So we have neurotypical buddies that buddy the kids with handicaps, and it's anywhere from high functioning autism all the way down to people in wheelchairs. So that helped gain his confidence. And through the American League of the Lakeshore, Lucas was out there promoting the American League of the Lakeshore, and we found Generations Against Bullying. So we've been with them about 5 years, and like James said, Luke found even more confidence when he could figure out putting the power of helping others with bullying in his own hands and going out and talking about autism and talking about bullying. He started actually winning awards. So he was able then to promote all the organizations that he volunteers for. So Generations Against Bullying has been a major help in our lives, and it's good that we can be part of it and get it out there, and Luke has been instrumental, just like everybody else that's part of Generations Against Bullying, to help stop or reduce bullying, because I think we've all been there in any situation, no matter who you are. Like you said, even the queen, there's underlying issues there. Someone doesn't like her or something like that. So yes, we're very proud and blessed to be part of Generations Against Bullying, and we're trying to help promote it, to get it out even further, so we can get the word across of all the great things that they're doing. So we appreciate you guys, because I know you've done a huge part, and this is the first time we were able to attend. We had a huge snowstorm the last time you guys were in Chicago, so we couldn't get out of Manitowoc. So thank you guys for helping out. We appreciate all of you, and I think it's cool too, like when we walked in the doors, that you guys can just be yourselves, and it's cool just looking around and seeing all the different costumes and all the different people. So it's pretty cool you guys do this too. So thank you.
Okay, so you've heard a few stories. You've heard what we do, what we're trying to do. If we ask you to do something, it's to tell others about our organization, whether it's school systems or whatever organization. We're happy to pair with and collaborate with people as well. So we're open for any questions that you'd like to ask.
Social media too. If you just follow, that helps us too. Just following us on social media, just sharing us with your friends, and and the reality is we are there. If you ever need to talk, anyone you know needs to talk, I'm easy to get a hold of,
We
you know.
generally answer the